welcome to my channel where we talk about all things fashion, shopping and style for the over 50s woman. Thank you very much for watching today, and thank you to all those people who subscribed over the weekend after my M&S video. So if you want to have a look at that video, it's this one here. So thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today we're talking about TKMaxx. Are you somebody that loves to shop at TKMaxx? Have you always shopped at TKMaxx? Or are you somebody that finds it a little bit overwhelming sometimes and it puts you off when you go in and you're not sure what to look for and where to look for it? I'm hoping to convert you a little bit. Just to say, I don't work for TKMaxx. I've never worked for them. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. So these are just my own views. And also I've done a little bit of research on the company, and I'm trying to help you understand the labels and how to get the best bargains. So please keep watching. If you're already a TKMaxx convert, you might like to fast forward a little bit, because I actually have today a big TKMaxx haul, which is shoes and bags. So I've done them not just in one trip. This is the last couple of weeks. I've picked up quite a few shoes and bags. What I was looking for, some new season colours and trends and things, which I'm going to show you a little bit later in the video. I'm actually talking to you now at the end of the week. So in a minute, I'm going to go back to some footage I shot earlier in the week, and then I'll see you again at the end and show you the outfits. And just to quickly show you what I'm wearing today, I have a roll neck jumper here, which is an old jumper I had in my wardrobe. I've had it for a couple of years. It's nice fitting, and I've got it on today with my cream midaxi skirt from M&S, which I showed you in the last video. I've also got it on with these little suede pumps that I got from M&S as well, that I'm really happy with. I'll show you a full length shot of the outfit so you can see it a bit more clearly, but I'm really enjoying wearing those M&S things today. Not sure how long the cream skirt will stay clean, whether I'll have to wash it or not, but I really like the outfit. So on to TKMaxx. The first mistake I think people make about TKMaxx is expecting to go in there and find the shop full of very high-end designer items and pieces that are half price or whatever, which isn't really the case. Now, TKMaxx does do some higher end stuff. You can see that online. Sometimes they have very high end designer handbags, and they do something called their gold label range, which is the higher end of the market. And in some stores, for example, in London, in the big London stores, you might have a section with the gold label stuff there. Generally, in the provinces, we don't see a lot of that in the shops, but you can always check online. There might be some things online. TKMaxx do, surprisingly, actually have their own labels. Quite a few brands that you'll see in the store are actually made by TKMaxx. For example, this is a brand called Paraphrase, and you can see the label there. That is one of TKMaxx's own brands. This is made from 100% polyester. So the fabric feels very nice. It's nice and floaty and loose. It's a nice blouse, but it's not made from expensive fabric or anything. But it's a nice piece, and I was very happy with it. I think I paid something around £20 for it quite a few years ago, and I've worn it off and on quite a lot. So I'm happy with the TKMaxx brand items. They're not necessarily the highest of quality, but they're good everyday prices. And they do some nice pieces, and they are on trend. They keep up with the trends, obviously. You wouldn't want all of last year's clothing to be in the shop, and that's all there is. So they do modernise the styles and things with their own brands. Secondly, they do have links to a lot of other designers, and they do have things made for them sometimes by these designers. Being an American company, they do have links with a lot of American designers. So for example, there'll be a lot of DKNY in the stores. There'll be a lot of Michael Kors as well, the MK brand, Anne Klein, who's also an American designer, and Ralph Lauren, and a lot of the slightly lower end of the Ralph Lauren brand, which is Polo Assassin. They have an awful lot of particularly bags and things like that from Polo Assassin. So they have these brands that they are linked with, and sometimes it is the bona fide item that's come from the designer and it's in the store. It's maybe excess stock or stock from last season, or something like that. For example, this Ralph Lauren jacket I saw in a store up in London actually, and that was lovely. It was a nice burgundy on-trend colour, got the nice Ralph Lauren logo there on the shoulder. Really nice feeling fabric. That was in their full price, I think something like £279, and it was for £129. So it was a good discount there, and that was an actual designer piece. So you do get designer pieces, but you do also find that some of those brands will make for TKMaxx, or possibly they've given their name to another company that can make for them, so it's not actually made in the MK factory or whatever. So there is a variety of ways they deal with these people. For example, these couple of jackets are MK. You can see the logo on the side there. I got these sort of over the summer really. I saw them coming in just before the autumn, and I thought that'll be useful for autumn winter season, so I got them when they first came in because I knew they'd probably sell out. I don't think there's any of those left, but they are MK jackets. I think they're made by MK, but they're actually made for TKMaxx specifically. I'll explain a little bit more about that with the labels in a minute. So some of the items, as I said, are TKMaxx's own brand. Some are made by designers and they are the full high-end pieces and they're reduced. Some of them are made with the brands but in association with TKMaxx. And some come from manufacturers who are allowed to use the TKMaxx brand, the designer brand, but the quality of the products may not be exactly the same as the original designer products. So a variety of ways that TKMaxx source their products. So let's have a look at some of the labels to demonstrate what I mean. So this label here, you can see I've highlighted in the corner there a little 2 at the top. That means that it is an actual item that was originally a higher price, and you can see the higher prices there. Okay, £75, and then you can see underneath they've got the lower price that they're charging. This was actually a jumper. I think it was one I showed you on another video. This one, which is from Whistles, was originally retailed for £75 and it's now £25. So this is called closeout buy, where they buy from a manufacturer at a reduced price items that were originally being sold for higher price. It may be excess stock, end of a line, moving into a new season or something. But if you're choosing something that's fairly neutral, like that cardigan, that's never going to go out of date. So it doesn't matter whether it was made in summer 2023 or spring 2024. So and you can get some really good bargains then. So number 2 is the one to look out for. I've got another example here. This was, you can see the 2 again highlighted there. This was £79 something, can't quite see that, reduced to £29.99. I don't remember what item that was, I just kept the tag to show you. So again, that would have come from a designer and would now be being sold at a much reduced price. So the 2 is what you're looking for there. Also the 1, for example, here you can see 1 in that corner there, it's just the number on its own, no other numbers around it. That's what you're looking for. And this doesn't have a price that was an original RRP. It doesn't have a different price. It just has the one price, which is £69.99. Now this is the things like the jackets I showed you. So I think it was this MK jacket. So that tells me, the 1 tells me that this originally wasn't being sold for a higher price by MK. It probably was made specifically for TKMaxx. So it's been put on at that price point. That's a common price point that TKMaxx use for jackets, particularly with MK, around £59.99 to £69.99, something like that. So that has been made specifically for TKMaxx. They've actually got it at a better price, but you still get the MK label. The materials are still nice. It may not have just been made in exactly the same way as the higher end stuff, but they're usually very on trend, very nice products. So they are worth that price. I would say that £70 is good value. Okay, let's show you some of the items now. The first 2 you might have seen before in some of my other videos, but they are fairly recent, so I'll show you anyway. The first is this suede bag, or suedette bag, that I got from TKMaxx about a month ago. It's a one-off, I think. I didn't see any others in the shop, called Verdi, the brand is. That was $29.99, I think. And I really like that because it went with my shoes, or my ankle boots, sorry, which are these ones. Now these are still in the store. I've seen them recently. There are a few sizes left. I think they were £25. They've got this nice laser cutout detail there, not too high a heel, about 2.5 inches maximum. So they're quite easy to walk in. And as I said, I thought that went quite nicely with the Suede bag. I've made a little sort of pairing there that I thought went really well together. Secondly, I've been looking for some kitten heels because I know kitten heels are on trend, especially the pointed kitten heels. And I was also looking for certain colours. I wanted something neutral, but I also wanted to get into the whole burgundy vibe, which is very big this season. So let's have a look at the neutral ones first of all. So these are, as I said, pointed kitten heels. They're made by Anne Klein, which is an American designer brand. And you can probably see on the label there, it says they're $29.99. I think they could have been made for TKMaxx because it doesn't give another price. But they're lovely patent neutral coloured shoes, and they really are a good neutral. They will go with lots and lots of different things. The heel is literally maybe maximum 2 inches, really easy to walk in, really comfortable, so I'm really happy with those shoes. And I've paired them with the Suede bag at the moment as well. I have got other handbags that maybe would go with that, and I can see them being, you know, for all seasons. I could wear these as well in the summer and the spring as I could in the autumn and winter. Because they're patent, they'll be very hard wearing and you'll be able to wipe them clean. So really happy with those for $29.99. Thought they were very good. I also managed to find these by Dune, which again is a brand that you often find at TKMaxx. So look at these, pointed toe, kitten heel, beautiful slingback, burgundy shoes. Now that was amazing. I was looking for burgundy and they came up trumps. Now these I got in a bigger store in London, so I haven't seen them in my local stores around here. I don't know whether there'll be any left. The nearest that I've found to them online is Mint Velvet are doing a pair, but they're £109. They're similar. These cost me, I'll show you the label there, $39.99, and the RRP was £85. So that's about the normal price point for Dune shoes, around the £80 mark. And TKMaxx normally do it for about half price. So really happy with those, and even happier because I found a very matching, almost matching. You can see they are both burgundy, possibly slightly different shades, but this bag I absolutely love. It's got gold details on it. It's a front opening and it's got various pockets inside. It does have a grab handle at the top, but it also has the longer strap. So very versatile, can be used as a handbag or a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag even. Really liked that. Let's have a look at the price of this. I've still got the tag on it, I think. Yeah, so I'll show you this label. Can you see that there? So again, it's around the £80 mark, £75 for the bag originally. TKMaxx price is $39.99. And I actually got those and the shoes at the same store in London. So I haven't seen that particular bag and shoes locally, but I think that was a really good pairing. You'll see in the videos that I've shown you wearing these, this one looks a slightly different colour. It comes up a little bit different to the bag, but I think because there's a distance between the bag and the shoes, it really doesn't matter. So I'm really happy with those. And I can't believe I almost forgot to show you my pièce de résistance. I picked up this beautiful Suede bag. I'll show you in a minute, but first of all, I'll show you the inspiration. This is the bag I showed you in a couple of videos ago from Jigsaw, which was I think about £200. Lovely Suede bag there. Well, I've actually found a dupe for that in TKMaxx, and it's this bag. Look at this beautiful Suede bag. Has a little logo at the front, not sure exactly what the label is. Nice camel type suede there. And you can see it does have a slightly unusual detail. It's got a sort of snake skin type effect at the bottom there, a little bit goldy, and that actually comes on the handle as well, you've got one side that's suede and one side that's golden. But what a beautiful bag. This was, show you the label here. Look at that, $34.99. So what an amazing find that was. I couldn't believe my eyes. And as a bonus, it also comes with a makeup bag, which matches it and which goes inside. And then the whole thing fastens up just with a press stud at the top. So that, I think, was an amazing find for that price. And I can see myself wearing that with lots and lots of different things. I'm actually looking for some trainers in this colour. So I thought that might be a really nice pairing, casual suede bag with a nice pair of camel type trainers. So that will be in my next video where I'm going to be looking at trainers and casual shoes and things. So what did you think of that one? Did you think it was a good dupe for the £200 one from Jigsaw? Let me know. One bag that you might have seen in last week's video that I got from TKMaxx was this snakeskin bag. Now this is a really nice Dune bag again. It's got a front opening, as you can see there, it's a front lock, and then it's got a zip pocket inside and an internal pocket. It does come with grab handle, and it's also got the longer version. So you can use it as a crossbody, a shoulder bag, a handbag, very versatile. That was also $39.99, which is a common price point for TKMaxx with Dune bags. And just to say, I have noticed that Dune have got a sale on at the moment online, and I've found quite a few nice shoes and boots that are virtually half price in that sale. They had some nice kitten heels like these ones here. And they also had some nice ballet flats that I thought looked quite nice as well. So have a look at the Dune website. Obviously, because they're sale, they haven't got all the sizes and they are selling out quite quickly. I think the sale only started this week. So have a look at that. If you can't get the items you want from TKMaxx, have a look at the Dune website, because that half price is very similar to TKMaxx prices, not quite as good. They're around £50. Whereas TKMaxx, it's going to be more like 40, but you can get some very good deals there. So have a look at the Dune website. Next, I'm going to show you the outfits styled up. We did an outdoor shoot. We went to a place called Dorchester Borough Gardens, which, as you can see, is a small but beautifully formed garden, very well maintained. And it was a lovely sunny autumn day, so we thought we'd go outside and do some pictures. And just to show you some of the items I'm wearing in the photo shoots, this is my cardigan from M&S that I showed you in the last video. It's got gold buttons, the colour is called Cappuccino, and it's a lovely little soft, beautiful material cardigan that I really like. I paired that with my midaxi skirt from M&S, which I showed in my last video as well. That's my basic outfit. I've tried to keep the outfit the same, and then I've just changed my outerwear, changed the shoes and bags. So let's have a look. First outfit is the cream base layer, the one I'm wearing now, with my green M&S trench coat. That's the trench coat that I got last season. It was about £79. They do a similar one this season, but I don't think they do the green. I do like this light green shade. And that's with the suede bag and the suede boots, which I think looks like a nice tonal sort of outfit. Then we've got the same outfit, this time with the burgundy bag and the burgundy kitten heels. And I'm surprised actually, the green does look really nice with the burgundy. I think that does go very well. It's a slight contrast and it just livens up the outfit a little bit, changes it from being tonal to a bit more of a contrast. Then you can see the same outfit, this time without the coat. You can just see the cream outfit with the burgundy. And I think you'll probably agree, it looks really nice together. That's a really nice pairing, I think, the cream with the burgundy. Next, you can see the Burgundy Blazer. Now, this blazer is a blazer I've had in my wardrobe for about 10 years or more. I think it was Jasper Conran or something like that. And I've worn it off and on through the years, but obviously burgundy being on trend now, I've brought it out. It's not a boxy shape, which is actually more on style. It's more of a fitted shape, but it does actually suit my body shape better than a short jacket that's boxy style. That doesn't really suit me. So I thought that looked really nice with the burgundy blazer and the cream outfit and the burgundy shoes. Then we've got the same base layer here with the same coat, but I've got the neutral kitten heels on this time. and I think you can see they're not too high. They are quite comfortable. And the slingback did stay on quite well. I didn't feel like they were slipping off or anything, which sometimes happens with slingback shoes. This time it's with my snakeskin bag. I thought that looked quite nice. I did think I could have paired it with the suede bag. Tonally, that would have gone better. But I felt I needed a little bit of texture and pattern a little bit, which is why I chose the snake bag rather than the suede bag, but either would have gone quite well. Then also you can see a close-up of those shoes as well there. Same outfit as well with the tan bag and Western boots. I thought that was the closest in style. The tan bag is more of a loose casual type of bag. It's not a structured bag. So I felt the suede boots would go better with that. I'm actually eyeing up some tan trainers that I thought would look even better with that. So tan trainers and the tan bag I thought would look really nice. Then you can see the cream outfit on its own with the suede bag and the tan boots, and that went beautifully together. I thought the tan with the cream is a lovely pairing there. And so looking forward to finding some darker tan boots or trainers. I think that would look really nice with them. So let me know what you thought of those outfits. I was pretty happy with how it worked with the cream outfit and I say as the light green trench coat. There are lots of other variations I could have gone for, but that's what I decided, and I'm happy with those. So let me know what you think. And just as an extra, somebody did ask me last week, one of my viewers, what I was wearing in terms of lipstick. And at the moment, I've been wearing various products, I'll show you in a minute, but I tend to mix colours. I'm never happy with just one colour, and I always end up with a bit of a combination, so it's quite detailed to explain. So basically, I've been using this number 7 Stay Perfect lip liner in red, and I put that as a liner, and then I put it on my lips as well and just blot it as a base layer. Then I've been using this. Now, I'm not sure what the brand is. I got it on holiday on a cruise boat. It says Protect My Lips, and it's actually factor 50, but it has a nice colour as well. It's like a nudie, neutrally colour. So I put that on top just to slightly tone down the bright red. Sometimes I want the bright red and sometimes I don't. And then over the top, I've been using this High Shine lip gloss, and the colour is called Pink Slip. It's a very slight shimmer, slight glitter, but it doesn't look too glittery and too shimmery. It just gives a nice sort of catches the light a little bit. So I've basically been combining these 3 products, and every time I combine them, I get a slightly different shade, but that's what I've been using. So that's the answer to the question. Next week, I'm going to be showing you some items I got in Phase 8. Now, it's actually the Phase 8 sale. You probably know they tend to have an online sale going on most of the year. And this week, they've had an extra 10% off. So I took my chance and I've actually ordered a few items, and I'll show you those next week. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video this week, and I hope you'll join me again next week for the video on Phase 8. Thank you. Bye-bye.